Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, LOBSTER6, coming at you with a commentary today. And what you guys are going to be seeing in the background is some Advanced Warfare gameplay. And this is my first game within, like, months. I mean, like, 3 to 4 months, maybe. But, I haven't really been enjoying Advanced Warfare. Not the whole point. And if you see by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about injuries and broken bones and all this other stupid crap. Because I've been bored, and I want to do a commentary for some reason. So, I've probably had about 3 or 4 broken bones too. I don't know the exact number because I've screwed up one of my foot like so many times it's not even funny. But we're gonna go into just small little stories about how I broke them and whatever and what the case was. So, the first story I want to talk about is my right foot. It was that I broke, I think. Yeah. All right. So I was on vacation. And I believe this was first grade, so I was probably about 6 or 7 years old, and I was at a water park while on vacation. And this is one of the stupidest ways I think I could have ever broken a foot ever. So I was like in a kiddie area of the water park doing whatever. They had slides. I was just young and excited. I had a lot of energy, just like an average like little kid I guess would have. And I kept on going on this slide. I was having a lot of fun, you know, doing my own thing, enjoying myself. And I was so excited to go back on it. I started running back towards it. And they had a no-run sign and everything like that, too. In, like, the ground. It was, I don't know what the terms for it is, but it's like it's almost like a track, like a high school track. It's like that kind of texture. Something like that. I forget what it's called. And they also had, like, water. Like, it was like probably about a half foot like in, and then it had like water in it, so you're walking in water basically. And I was so excited to get on the slide, so you know, I got off the slide, I start running to it, and next thing you know, I turn my foot, like I twist it just real awkwardly, and it just really hurt. And then next thing you know, I'm limping to my mom, crying like a little baby. But I remember just sitting there for about 15 to 20 minutes just waiting to leave because I had an ice foot. Well, I had ice pack on my foot and all that stuff. And eventually we left, and I just went home. Well, we went to the vacation house where we're staying at, and I just stayed upstairs, whatever. I just stayed in the room I was sleeping in. And I remember I had a PlayStation 2 that I brought with me that one year. I think I was playing NBA. But and I was just sitting there and everything like that, just doing my own thing. And then my mom's like, you know what, we're going to go to the doctor's, and we are going to go see what happened to your foot, because I couldn't really walk on it or anything like that. I couldn't put any weight on it. And long story short, we got the x-rays back and all that. I broke, I want to say, like, the metatarsals around there. And if you don't know what the metatarsals is, it's basically the bones right under your toes, basically, just right around there. So I broke those. I think I broke 4 or 5, maybe even 6 bones. But they're all little small bones, nothing too big, just really small bones. And then they've wrapped me in this full leg cast almost. It was ridiculous. And I remember I was too small. I couldn't even use crutches, so I had to use a walking cast and whatever. And then my other injury I had. So this actually happened freshman year of high school, and I'm going to my sophomore year right now. So yes, this happened about a little less than a year ago. So I do cross country for high school, and if you don't know what cross country is, it's basically just running. So I was doing that, whatever. And in the middle of the race, there's this course, and it was a really rocky part. So my feet were uneven and everything. They were like running all. It was weird. But long story short, when I was running on that rocky path, my ankle it was about to roll, and believe it or not, you actually have a joint, not a joint, like you have this tendon or muscle that in your ankle to prevent it from rolling. And what happened was, it was about to roll, and then I went so fast, like on trying to fix it from rolling, it actually pulled a bone out of place a little bit. And I did finish, actually no, I didn't finish the run. I literally ran/walked 2 miles on a broken foot just to get pulled out of the race. That wasn't really fun at all. And they wound up putting me in another walking cast, but since I've gotten a lot older and taller, they gave me a walking cast. And and I was just walking around school, and everyone's like looking at me all weird because like I'm just a quiet kid in school. They're like, "What the heck is wrong with this kid?" Whatever. But I was only in there for about 2 to 3 months. No, not 3. I was probably in there for maybe a month and a half, 2. But I actually was almost eligible to run the last race of cross country, but I didn't decide to do that. And then my last injury is probably the most graphic injury. It was really disgusting. So this took place 7th grade middle school, and I was playing football. Football is the sport basically at my school. It was either football or basketball, but either way, I was playing football outside, and I remember it was a rainy day, and I was on the defensive team, I think. Yeah, we were playing defense, and this one kid I was guarding, he actually, like, we were playing zone or whatever, so I let him go farther, whatever, because I wasn't that serious on defense or whatever. I liked playing football back then, but after what happened, I took a break from football. I don't really think I'm gonna ever play football again, really. But either way, so the ball gets thrown in my general direction, and the quarterback was assuming that the kid I was guarding was gonna keep on with me, like he was gonna stay like right in that general direction. And it wound up, he went somewhere else. He was far behind me or whatever. He was gone. He was almost trying to go for a touchdown pass, whatever. And then this other kid on my team, me and this kid were decent friends in that grade. There's nothing against, I don't have anything against him or anything, whatever happened. But, so what happened was, I was going to go after the ball because it was like coming right towards me. And so I catch it. And then after I catch it, the kid starts running with me, because me and him are both running, because, you know, once you intercept it, you're going to have to go and try to score a touchdown. So that's what I was trying to do. And the other kid was also playing the same zone area around me. So he starts coming over and trying to go for the ball too, but he didn't recognize I was there. So me and him both are in possession of the ball, basically. We're running with each other. And keep in mind, I said it was rainy, so everybody was slipping that day. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to slip. I normally don't slip when it's raining, but I did slip. And when I landed, the kid that I was running with fell on my arm and actually snapped my bone in half. So it literally looked like I had 2 elbows. It was the most disgusting thing ever. And I just remember sitting on the ground, laying down on the ground, just with a broken arm. The ambulance actually had to come and take me, and I went to the hospital. They x-rayed it, whatever. And then they actually had to knock me out, put it back in place, and then I woke up in this big cast. It was ridiculous, but it was a really troubling time for me, because I was in the middle of school and everything. I was doing good, and then I remember I was out for a full week because it was just annoying. It was like that painful and all that. So eventually I did have nerve damage and all this other stuff too. I was in that cast for maybe 2 or 3 months, but it eventually healed up, whatever. I got all my nerves back in it. So, yeah, I've had some pretty devastating times with injuries and other stuff like that. But that's been the commentary for today, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.